just take a seat, cross leg position that's comfortable for you. Palms down onto the knees and just tuck that chin in. And just practice your breathing. So breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. I hope you've all had a lovely weekend. Ready for a nice chilled session this evening. So we're going to release our backs, our hamstrings, and of course still work our tummies. So do not worry, we're not neglecting our tummies. Okay, so when that chin is in now, we're going to slowly inhale, lift the head. Keep the eyes closed if they are, or if not, just soften them now. And just focus on your breathing. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your mouth. Each time you inhale, think about lengthening up through that spine, sitting nice and tall. Shoulders are back and down, and keep that breathing going. So inhale, making sure we're nice and tall. Exhale, drawing those ribs, softening them to your tummy. Just letting go of everything that's happened today. Finishing our weekend with a lovely stretch and work through that tummy. And slowly inhale, take the chin to the chest once more. This time open your eyes as you move down and gaze towards your feet. Hold here for 3 nice long breaths. Just slowly starting to open those eyes. And on your next exhale, bringing the head all the way back up to center. Hello everybody. Okay, we're now going to take our hands and take them behind us, okay? Just a comfortable position for you, making sure we don't drop and slope down. We stay nice and open with that chest. Shoulders back and down, okay? So from here, we're going to bend the knees, pop the feet flat in front of us. Okay, up to you. Okay, we're going to keep the feet quite narrow to begin with. Then, if you want to take them wider, take them wider. We're just going to inhale and drop the knees over to the right. Take a breath here. For some of us, this will feel lovely and easy. Okay, for others, this may feel quite tight already. Inhale back to the center. On your next exhale, dropping the knees over to the left. So I know from my left side, it's always my nemesis rather than my right side. So it's easier into it a little bit, takes a bit more time. Good work. So as we hold there now, we're going to increase the stretch a little bit more next time. So inhale, bringing the feet back to center. Edge those feet a little bit further apart, so about shoulder width apart. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, this time drop to the right. Hold there. Okay. For now, a lot of us will have slumped. So we're going to open that chest, lift the chest towards the ceiling. And you can even gaze diagonally up. Try not to rest your head completely back, but just opening up the chest. Breathe. And slowly bringing that head, gazing forward. And inhale, bring the knees to center. Exhale, drop them over to the left. Hold for a breath. Then on your next exhale, really lifting that chest, opening it up. Gazing diagonally up towards the ceiling. And inhale, come back to center. Keeping the arms where they were. We're just going to keep that moving now. So we're going to inhale, drop the knees down to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, drop the knees to the left. Exhale, center. And keep that going. Okay? Take your time. I'm not doing many of them. We'll just keep that movement going. Nice and steady. Good work. One more either side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good work. We're then going to drop down onto our forearms, hands flat on the floor, and hold here. Okay? Now, if for some of us this is really, really uncomfortable, do just lie all the way back down. But if you can, we're progressively getting there. So we are all going to be lying down soon. Okay, so feet are now hip width apart, so inch them in a little bit. Okay, and all we're going to do is tuck that tailbone under. So you're trying to flatten the lower part of your back, and just making contact with the floor. Holding there, pulling your feet off, taking your knees to your chest. Really rounding that back, pointing those toes. Option one, just enjoy this. Okay, and you can just flex and point those two toes. Okay. Option two, you're going to try and take the knees and hover them over your hips. Okay. And flex and point. The whole time, we're nice and open with the chest, gazing forward. And again, if it is too much, it's not good for your back. Okay. If you find you can't tuck under in this position, do lie down, get that tuck, and then just point and flex those feet. Good work. One more. And then feet go down. Slowly edge yourself all the way down. Okay, hands flat against the floor. You're going to have your feet about hip width apart, knees hip width apart. Anyone with any lower back pain, just allow your knees to just drop. Rest on each other in this position because this may be quite tricky. Okay, so we're going to wake up our core now. So inhale, rock your pelvis forward. So you're going to rock these hips forward, create that big space between the floor and your lower back. And we're exhaling, we're tucking under, pushing this lower back into the mat. So now my hand cannot fit through. So we inhale, rock forward. Exhale, tuck under. Excuse the hand movement. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, tuck under. So as you're exhaling and tucking, you should feel like you're massaging that lower back onto the mat. And if you want to take it that little bit further and just lift your tailbone slightly, go for it. Okay, if that's comfortable for you, happy days. See how that feels. Rocking forward. Tucking under, okay, and have that lift. If you can squeeze your bum muscles, take it. Okay, hands are just nice and relaxed down the side of our body. So you should feel as you're tucking under, your lower part of your tummy is engaging, getting a little bit stronger. Okay, so if you need to, hand goes flat below the belly button, and you should be able to feel that when you're tucking under, it's all tightening up just a little bit. It doesn't have to be anything crazy for now. Nice and steady. Just massage that lower back. 3 more breaths. And then on the 3rd breath, you're going to tuck under. A little bit of pressure from the back into the mat. Belly button pull towards the spine. Ribs nice and flat. Tummy's nice and tight. But it's not so tight that you can't breathe. So if you've got a bit too much and you're speaking like this, just ease it off a little bit. Keep the tension though, relax the breathing. So just holding here for 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. So you're going to we're going to release our left foot from the floor, bring our left knee towards our chest. Inhale, flex the foot. Exhale and pop it back down. Inhale, release the right. Exhale, flex the foot and pop it back down. Sounds simple, but doing it under control, this tummy is going to be working. Really slow movements here. We inhale, we lift. We exhale, we flex and we lower that leg. Your back should not be arching. Okay, there should be no movement in this tummy and back area. Everything should stay exactly the same. What we tend to find that as you lower your leg, or as that initial lift, your back will shift and try and take over. So if it does, stop yourself, set yourself, and go again. So option 1, keep this going. Option 2, if you know you're comfortable here, you've done this a lot, okay, feel free to now go for both feet at the same time. Again, on that lowering especially, making sure that it's the tummy that's working. So if we can, we're pointing the toes as we're lifting, okay, and then we're flexing the toes, or I should say feet, sorry, feet, toes, as we're lowering. So we're pointing and lifting, whether it's 1 or 2 legs, flex and lower. Okay, so we're going to go 2 more either side, or 4 double legs. All we're trying to do is wake up our tummy, nothing else to begin with. Okay, keep that going. Take your time. Good work. Inhale as we lift. Exhale as we lower. Finishing the one you're on, you're going to keep the feet flat on the floor. You're going to keep those knees bent. Everything's staying hip width apart. And then you're going to bring your left knee towards your chest and take hold behind the thigh. Okay, now for some of us, taking hold behind the thigh will be too much. Okay, so if you need to, grab a little towel or something, pop it around and hold on to that towel or sock or jumper, whatever you have nearby. Okay, we're just going to hold. We're going to flex the foot, slowly extend the leg, but we're not going straight. So we're going to keep the leg softly bent. Okay, some of us may have to keep it a lot more bent, and that's fine. Okay, but softly bent wherever you are. And we're just going to inhale, point the toes, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Really pull those toes towards your shin. Okay, one more here. Inhale, exhale, and hold where the foot is now flexed. Okay, we're not trying to get the leg too straight yet. We're just now thinking about pulling this left knee in towards your chest. And hold. 3 nice long breaths. So you can see me, I'm shaking because I can feel this all through my bum. One more long breath. And then slowly allow it to go away. Flex the foot. Point the toes. Flex the foot. Point the toes. Flex the foot. This time, as we inhale, we're going to take the nose towards the knee and pull that knee in again. So the leg again is lovely and bent. Pull the knee in, but the foot and this heel is still trying to push towards the ceiling. So hold here for 2 long breaths. On your next inhale, slowly lower down. I'm going to take this left foot now and rest it just by the right thigh. Just so that you can take this left hand and you're going to grab the outside of your left foot. Okay? Now, for some of us who may think, ugh, it's just never going to happen, it's just uncomfortable. Grab the knee, grab the calf, grab the thigh. Okay? Maybe the back of the thigh. Wherever we are, this left knee is coming out to the left, and we're going to push the left heel up towards the ceiling. So it's like a little happy baby pose just for one leg. Okay? And if you can grab the outside of the foot, do so. And just breathe. So we're slowly moving that knee out. keeping the rest of this tummy nice and tight. This back should still be tucked under slightly. Good work. Should feel quite nice. 2 more breaths. And then slowly bringing the foot into the center, release the hand, release the foot back down. Inhale, tuck the pelvis under. Exhale, peel each vertebrae up towards the ceiling. Inhale, hold at the top. Exhale, slowly push each vertebrae back onto the mat. Inhale, tuck under. Exhale, push it up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower. Just 2 more here. Inhale, tuck under. Exhale, lift. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower. Last one, get through those heels this time. Inhale, tuck under. Exhale, lift. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower. I'm going to inhale. Tuck our knees in, give them a nice hug. Exhale, pop the feet down, do a little tuck under with that bum. You're going to lift about half of your back, not a whole bridge. Pop it down, inhale, knees to chest, hug. Exhale, heels on the floor, tuck. Pop it down, knees to chest, hug, inhale. Exhale, heels on the floor, tuck the pelvis under. Inhale, hug the knees. Exhale, heels down, tuck the pelvis. Good work. One more. Inhale, hug. Exhale, pop and tuck. Holding there. Arms are going to float out to the side. We're going to inhale, drop those knees over to the right. Exhale, pull to center. Inhale, drop the knees to the left. Exhale, pull to center. Keep that going. So work at your own pace. Okay, just nice and easy. We're not doing crazy amounts. We're going to do these throughout the session today, just as a nice release through any work that we're doing through our back. Okay, so if you do ever struggle with anything or any of the core exercises is a bit too much for you, just come back to these to really release that spine, okay? Good work, everybody. We'll go for one more either side. Good work. Take the hands down the side of the body. Okay, when you're ready, bring the knees to the chest and then hover those knees over your hips. Now, at this point, if your back no arches, hug those knees back in. Okay, you can always have the knees hugged the whole time if you wish. Okay, so either hands onto the knees or hands down, palms face down onto the floor. Point the toes the whole time this one. Inhale, drop your left toes, tap the mat. Exhale, pull back up. Inhale, tap your right. Exhale, pull back up. Inhale, left. Exhale, pull it up. Keep this going. Taking your time. Okay, remember you can have your hands on the knees, which is going to make it a little bit easier to keep the shape through your back. So level 1, hands on the knees. As you alternate those little taps, get those legs working. Level 2, hands are on the floor, you're tapping. Level 3, you're in a little crunch and you're tapping. Okay. Level 4, if you're really comfortable, want a bit of more hard work today, I say hard work, it's all hard work. A little bit more hard work through that core. Okay, extend the leg away and then pull back in. Okay, so see how you feel today and just keep it going. Keep this movement nice and steady, nice and slow. Good work. 2 more either side. Once you've done that to either side, you're going to bring those feet back onto the mat, arms back down the side of our body, and take 2 breaths here. So just in case you are holding your breath, just take a minute, catch your breath. And then when you're ready, again, same leg. Okay, our left leg is going to be pulled in. Take hold behind the thigh, whether it's with a towel or it's with your hands. We're going to flex the foot, inhale. This time, exhale, we are trying to lengthen. So that heel is trying to push up towards the ceiling. Okay, and we're just going to hold. Now, that might be too much. You might want to abort back into what we were doing. That's fine, okay? But we're just aiming to push the heel, okay? And for some of us, you may want to try and see if you can glide your hands up your leg to get an even bigger stretch, okay? Bringing the head and shoulders off the mat if that's comfortable for you. Wherever you are, 2 more nice long breaths. Keep pulling those toes down towards your shin. And bending your knee. You're going to now lengthen your right leg away. Tuck your left heel, the inside of the right leg, so on the inside of the thigh, and just allow that left knee to drop out to the side. Inhale here. Exhale, float the arms up and overhead. Allowing that back to stretch. It will come away from the floor, and that's fine. We're having that lovely big stretch. Fingertips pushing away. And now we can point that right toe, pushing away here. Lovely big full body stretch. And when you're ready, bringing that left knee in. Slide it away. Flex the feet, toes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, tuck the chin in and roll it up. Roll it over at the top, tuck that chin in. Inhale, we're going to sit tall, drop the shoulders. Exhale, we're going to tuck under. Down we go, keep pulling those toes in. And slowly down. 3 more here. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, up and over we come. Good work, guys. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, tuck under with that pelvis and push each vertebrae back into the mat. Enjoy the stretch. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, tuck the chin in. Up and over we go. Tuck the chin at the top. Inhale, sit tall, drop the shoulders. Exhale, down we go. Good work. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, tuck the chin in. Up we come. Stretch over at the top. And then this time, final time to go down. We're going to inhale, sit tall, drop the shoulders. Exhale, tuck under and hold. Okay, so we're going to breathe here. Focus on that tummy. Again, if you're somebody with back pain, you can go down, enjoy your stretch, okay? But if you can hold, just going to do a little hold, focusing on getting that tummy working. Make sure belly button's pulled in, your tailbone is tucked under, shoulders are relaxed. 2 more nice long breaths. Pull those toes. And slowly continue the roll down. Good work, everybody. Have a little wriggle. Arms down by the sides. Bend the knees, feet flat on the floor. Okay, and now we're just going to bring our right knee towards the chest. Okay, so taking hold of the right knee, the right leg behind the thigh, either hands, or if you're really tight or it's just not comfortable, grab that towel, hold on to it. So wherever you are, does not matter. Okay, we're going to lengthen the leg. You'll notice I'm a lot tighter in this side, especially with running. So we're going to inhale, point the toes. Exhale, flex those feet. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Keep that going. Remember, we're having a softness in the leg. So we don't want to go completely straight away. We want to feel it a little bit higher up here. Okay? So because I'm keeping my leg bent, I do feel the stretch to my bum a little bit more. It's always nice. Good work. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Good work. 2 more. Finishing on the next flex. Then you're going to pull that knee in, remember, towards your chest. Okay, and then hold for 3 long breaths. And then slowly edge that knee back to the center. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale. Nose comes up towards the knee. Okay, now for some of you, maybe miles away, that's fine. You can bend the knee, take the nose to the knee, or you can choose to just keep it far away. Okay, completely up to you. See how you go. One more nice long breath. And then edge the knee away, rest that head back down. And then with that left foot, just rest it, your right foot, sorry, rest it onto your left leg. Okay, so right hand is trying to grab the outside of your right foot. Okay, remember if that's too much, it may be the thigh, maybe the calf. You're aiming for the outside of the right foot. If you can, happy days. If you can't, you just do what you can. Okay, inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to push this right knee out slightly, and you're aiming for the right heel and foot, bottom of the foot, to be pushed up towards the ceiling. So even if you're only grabbing your thigh, the biggest aim is that heel is pushing up towards the ceiling, so opening up the heel. And hold there. Breathe. Good work. One more nice long breath. And then slowly bring the foot in and glide that foot back down. Straight away this time, the arms are going to come floating out to the side, and we're going to go back into those little twists. So inhale, drop the knees to one side. Exhale, pull to center. Inhale, drop the knees to the opposite side. Exhale, pull to center. Now remembering, every time you exhale and pull to the middle, I want to see your pelvis tuck under and your back push into the mat. Okay, so you're massaging that lower back into the mat as you bring those knees back to center. Good work. I like to see it, obviously, if we're in a class I could, but okay, we're imagining you're all doing it amazing, okay? So hang in there. Good work. One more either side here. And then inhale, bring the knees to the chest, give them a hug. Exhale, pop the heels back down. This time, we're going to inhale, push all the way up into a bridge. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, hug the knees. Exhale, feet down. Inhale, up to bridge. Exhale, lower. Keep this going now. Okay, if you can, do it in 2 breaths. 1 breath for the hug, 1 breath for the bridge. Now, if that is a bit too fast for you, you want to take your time on your bridge, feel free. Okay, you don't have to take that amount of time. Relaxed breathing is the biggest thing. Okay, inhale up, exhale down. 3 more times round. Okay. Keep this going and really squeeze your bum muscles as you push your heels into the floor and have a lovely squeeze there. Good work. Last one. Inhale, hug. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, lower. Good work. Hold here. Arms are going to go down the side of our body. We're going to bring the knees towards the chest. Option 1, remember, hug the knees. Option 2, knees are hovering over the hips. That tuck of the pelvis has to happen, otherwise we're going back to hugging. Okay, so we're going to flex the feet the whole time this time. And we're going to inhale, tap, exhale, pull back in. Okay, just as we did before, but we're changing the position of our feet. Okay, and we're going to make it a little bit harder if we wish. Okay, so if you're hugging, you just drop in one leg, hug the other. Switch it over. Okay, option 2, knees are hovering over the hips, arms are nice and relaxed. And option 3, we're up in the crunch, legs dropping down one at a time. Option 4, we're extending and pulling in. And option 5, both legs at the same time. Okay, there can always be another option. Okay, we won't throw 6 in yet. So see how you feel today. You may try a couple of these and then think, oof, go back. My back's trying to give in. Okay, my tummy's getting a bit weaker. Stay in that safe zone of making sure your tummy's working. Be strict on yourself that your tummy is doing the work, okay? Head might be getting tight. Rest it. Go back up when you can. Don't need to stop. You just need to adjust what you're doing, okay? We're going for 2 more either side or 4 double legs. Good work, guys. Once you're done, quick little hug, have a little rock from side to side, and then rest the feet down, knees bent. Okay, take a couple of breaths, just in case you weren't breathing correctly. Gather yourselves, as they say. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And then when you're ready, bring this right knee towards your chest once more. Take hold behind the thigh. Flex the foot. Inhale here. Exhale. We're trying to lengthen the leg as far as we can now. So we're trying to straighten it, okay? So option 1, you stay as we did before with that knee pulling in. Option 2, we're lengthening the leg lovely and straight, or just shy of being straight. Okay. Option 3, we're trying to glide those hands up the back of the leg for an even bigger stretch. And now wherever you are, we're holding. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through your mouth. One more nice long breath here. And then slowly softening the knee as you rest that head back down. Lengthening through your left leg. Bring the right foot to the inside of the thigh and allow the right knee to just drop out to the side. Inhale here. Exhale, lift the arms up and over. Taking a lovely full body stretch, and remember, allow your back to come away from the floor. We're not trying to hold it down when we're just releasing here. 2 long breaths. Good work. When you're ready, bringing your right knee in and then sliding your right leg away. We're going to take our hands and bring them up, just in line with our chest. Palms are going to face each other. Toes up towards the ceiling. Inhale here. As we exhale, we tuck the chin in, roll it up, and we're not going to go towards our toes, we're going to go up towards the ceiling. Inhale here, exhale, roll it down. Okay, so if you try this, it's too much, go back to what we were doing before, arms overhead, floating, stretch it through at the top. If you can, we're going to keep those arms in line with the chest, never going overhead when we're lying down. Inhale here, exhale, tuck the chin in, roll it up, and we're going to sit tall, stretch up towards the ceiling. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly start to tuck that pelvis under, glide those hands in front of the chest and roll it down. Bring the hands over the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck the chin in. Up we go. Inhale at the top. Exhale down. Good work. 2 more. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck the chin in. Up we go. Inhale at the top. Exhale down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, up we go. Inhale at the top. Exhale, down we go. Good work. As soon as we come down, glide those knees towards your chest. Have a little hug. Have a little rock from side to side. Massage that lower back into our mat. Good work. So we're going to keep holding our left knee. We're going to extend the right leg away, point the toes and hover that right foot away from the mat. Inhale, hug. Exhale, switch it over. Inhale, hug. Exhale, switch it over. Inhale, hug. Exhale, switch. Inhale, hug. Exhale, switch. Keep this going. Option 1, this is enough. Do it. Just stay here. Enjoy the stretch of that one leg, the hug of the other leg. Okay. Option 2, get the head and the shoulders away from the mat now. Option 3, you are now barely touching your knee. You're allowing the knee, the tummy to do the work for you. And you're just helping and guiding that knee in towards your chest. Good work. And if you want now, option 4, I think it is. Okay, arms are up. Do whichever one you feel comfortable. We've got 2 more either side. Once you're done, take the knees to the chest, and again have a nice release. This time take the knees as wide as they can go, and just have a little lovely little rock from side to side. Allow those feet to be completely relaxed. Good work. Creaky floor. And slowly edge those legs away. Extend them then. I'm going to inhale. Float our right arm behind us. Keep this left hand down. And then going to roll onto our right side. Okay? So, head, rest on the upper arm. Nice and straight with that body. Just to start with, arm is down the centre of the body. We're holding here. Just catch your breath. Okay, so for some of us, this will be really wobbly. Okay, this left hand can support, or you can choose to keep the left hand down the side of your body, but focus on why you are so wobbly there. Is it because you're not now holding your tummy? Okay, or we've not quite got this woken up? Okay, or is it that you're slightly out of position? Have a little play and see if you can just hold yourself nice and still. Okay, your right hand ideally is facing up. Okay, so it's not helping you, but if you are a bit wobbly, pop it down, it will support you a little bit. Breathe here. One more nice long breath. This left hand now is going to pop onto the front just to support you while we're moving. Okay, we're going to come up into our right forearm. So our right elbow is under our right shoulder. We're going to bend the knees so the heels go behind us. Okay, the knees can be slightly ahead of us, that's fine. Okay, now what will naturally happen is you'll slump down a little bit. Don't worry, we're going to keep coming back to it and manipulating it. Okay, but if you can stay lifted, there's a lovely big space between the shoulder and the ear, lifting up from the ribs away from the floor, so you don't want to drop that rib down, you want to be lifted, nice and strong, nice and tight through that tummy. Okay, this is enough to stay here. Okay, I'm sure we can go for more. Okay, so this lovely top leg, this left knee now is going to come into your chest. You're going to give it a nice hug. Should feel quite nice. Okay, now for some of us who may be quite far away, fine. Okay, just pull it in as far as you're comfortable. If you've come all the way, you're then going to hook your fingers around your big toe. If you're quite far away, you're just going to hold behind the thigh. Okay, or there and somewhere in between. That makes sense. We're going to inhale here. As we exhale, we're going to push that heel away and up towards the ceiling. We're going to try and lengthen that leg. Okay, now see what's happened to my upper body. I have now slumped down. So now is the time to open up, okay, and lift. Tummy is working, neck is nice and strong but relaxed. Shoulders are away from the ears. Leg has got as long as I possibly can, okay, and we're lifted away from the floor. Doesn't matter if your knee is quite bent, okay, wherever you are, you're just holding. Breathe. Good work. One more breath, and then you're going to bend that left knee, bring the knees back together. Take the knees slightly in front, go all the way onto your side, have a little hug there. Good. Well done, everybody. And then when you're ready, you're going to slowly extend once more. So this time, toes are towards the front edge of the mat. Okay, arms are towards the front edge of the mat. Hands on top of each other, head in between the hands if we can. It may be slightly ahead, it may be slightly bent, whatever works, okay? So this top hand, this left hand, we're going to inhale here. As we exhale, option one, we're going to bring the knee in front of our body and you're going to tap the knee with your hand. You're then going to exhale, lengthen and pop it all back down. So we inhale, tap. Exhale, lengthen. Option two, you're starting to keep the legs straight, you're lifting. Exhale, lower. Wherever we are, we're inhale, coming in. Exhale, lowering. And option three is you lift the arm, the head is coming up too. Good work. Nice and slow. This space between your rib and your hip is getting smaller, and then it's lengthening. And that's all you need to think about. A little banana crunch. Good work. 3 to go. Once you've done your 3, have a little rest there. And then when you're ready, you're going to roll back onto your back, taking both knees into your chest. So we're going to progress those single leg stretches to our double leg stretches now. So inhale, hug the knees. Exhale, you're going to extend your legs up as far as you can, either up towards the ceiling. Option 1, arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, hug. Exhale, up we go. Inhale, hug. Keep this going. Option 2, diagonally out in front and behind. Option 3, even lower with the legs, lower with the arms. Inhale, hug. Exhale, lengthen. Keeping those legs wide. The arms are wide today. Okay. Inhale. Exhale, throw it out. Inhale, release that back. Have the hug. Exhale, throw it out. Inhale, hug. Okay, so you're throwing your legs out. Your tummy is having to work. If your back is arching, means you need to either get those legs higher or you need to make sure that tummy's working and that you're firing. Okay, so if your back is trying to take over, the legs need to go up towards the ceiling, so do the arms. But if you're feeling comfortable, test yourself. How low could you go when it's only your tummy doing the work for you? Okay, the minute your back arches, you know the next time you're going higher. Okay, 3 to go. I know these are hard and I've talked through most of it. So well done everybody, keep it going. Good work. One more. Good work. Once you've done your final one, enjoy that full body stretch. And then taking your right arm down the side of your body, left arm is extended up behind. You're going to roll over onto your left. Good work. So again, just to begin with, head resting on the upper arm. Okay, left palm up towards the ceiling, nice and straight line with that body. Okay, feet stacked on top of each other, and this right hand can be rested along your body in the midline. If you're very wobbly, right hand goes onto the floor in front. Wherever you are, just breathe. All about gathering your balance here. Making sure that tummy is nice and tight, tightening through the ribs. Good work. So, right hand out in front to be able to push you up so you can come onto your left forearm. Left elbow underneath the left shoulder, and we're going to try and lift those ribs up away from the floor. Do you see that little lift? Making sure that my tummy is engaged, my shoulder is strong, and I'm going to bring my knees slightly forward to allow my heels to go behind me. Okay, so again, this is my go-to. It's a very comfortable position. Okay, so making sure I don't stick there. Okay, I thought for my personal sloppy relax view. Okay, but lift that chest, lift those ribs, I should say. Good work. When you're ready, your right knee is coming in, whether you grab your thigh or you can keep it coming and hug it all the way in. This is when your rib will drop down, that's fine. Okay, so 2 fingers round the big toe. If not, you round the thigh, round the calf, wherever you can grab. Okay, it may be that you just grab a bit of your leggings or trousers or shorts, whatever you're wearing today. Okay, inhale here. As we exhale, we're kicking that heel up towards the ceiling. This is my tight side, I don't enjoy this side. Okay, and then we are lifting up those ribs away from the floor. So you can see you can stay really low or you can lift and get that spine nice and long. Good work. And breathe. Biggest thing, breathe. Shoulders are relaxed, nice big space between the shoulders and the ears. Chest is open. Heel is pushing up towards the ceiling. Good work, everybody. 2 more breaths. And slowly bend the knee in. Okay, pop those knees back together. Bring the knees round to the front, lying all the way back down and hugging onto the side, just to release through any back stress here. Good work. And then when you're ready, lengthening through, this time, toes towards the front corner of your mat. Left arm extended, palm face up, head rests on the forearm, the upper arm, sorry, and then right hand touching onto my left, or it's out in front, or it's just resting by my head. Okay, whatever works for you here. Inhale. As we exhale, level 1, we're going to tap the knee. Okay, inhale, hold, exhale. exhale, lengthen. So you'll go a bit slower on that level 1. Really take your time. Okay, level 2, we inhale, lift the arm, lift the leg, tap together. Exhale, lower. Level 3, inhale, lift the head and shoulders. How far up that foot can you tap? Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. All about lengthening the back of those legs. And now we can do it. Happy days. My legs couldn't do this at the start of the day. Just 3 more. Take your time. No rush. Finishing the one your arm and leg goes down. And then all we're going to do from here is roll onto our fronts. And a whole 360. Almost. Oh no, one. Okay. Hands either side of the chest. Dig those knees into the floor. Inhale, lift the hips. Then exhale, push up. And tuck the toes and push back into your child's pose. Rest your head onto the mat. Hands stretch away. And breathe. Good work. Have a little wriggle from side to side. Just try and get your bum a little bit further back to your heels. You're really trying to release this lower back. Okay, and you're going as far as you can. And if you wish, you can wrap your arms around your legs, making yourself into a nice little ball here. Just really, really try and release there. And then inhale, stretch those arms forward. Exhale, we're going to roll up into all fours. Wrists under shoulders. Knees are coming under the hips and we're going to tuck those toes under. Into my favourite, I hate but love at the same time, planks. Okay, so we're going to tuck your pelvis under, pull the belly button up away from the mat. And we're just going to exhale, push up into that little box plank. Inhale, pop the knees back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Just 2 more. Lift. Lower. On this last one, we're going to lift and hold. 3 long breaths. Not a minute like circuits yesterday. If it's ever too much for you, you just go into your child's pose. Or if it's something that your body just doesn't enjoy, 1 more breath. And then pop those knees down, untuck the toes, holding this position, but then you're going to walk those hands forward. Keep your hips over your knees. Walking those hands as far forward as you feel comfortable. Okay, well then you're going to slowly exhale and drop your chest towards the mat. Resting your head. Okay. And if you want a little bit more, go on your forearms, edge your forearms away, and your chest may be able to sink a little bit lower. Relax that breather. And slowly walk it up. Take your time. You're going to sit back onto those heels and then swing those legs round to the front to a nice seated position, just as we were at the beginning. Okay? Those hands are going to go down onto the knees, palms face down. Take hold of the knees if you can, get a little grip. We're going to inhale here, open the chest, gazing up. Drop those shoulders back and down. And as we exhale, tuck the chin in, round the upper back. Inhale, drop the shoulder. Open the chest. 1 more. Round. And then come up. take your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind, look over and beyond your left shoulder. Sitting nice and tall still. Inhale, slowly switch it over. So left hand onto the right knee, right hand behind, over and beyond your right shoulder. Nice big exhale, sitting tall with that twist. Slowly come back to the center. Hands go down onto the floor. Inhale, tuck your chin in and slowly walk those hands away now. Take your time, dropping that head and staying here. So this is all about relaxing your spine, okay? You're not trying to get out as far, you're not trying to fold over as far as you can. It's all about just relaxing each vertebrae and just holding that. One more nice long breath. And then slowly walk your hands back in. Sitting nice and tall, drop the shoulders back and down. Take nice big shoulder rolls. And then inhale, float the arms up. Hands come together. Pull those hands down into a prayer position in front of your chest. Drop those shoulders back and down. Close your eyes, sitting tall. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your mouth. Just finishing our session now with a moment of stillness. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your mouth. In through the nose. Out through your mouth. Breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 3, 2, 1. Next inhale, you're going to come with your arms coming up. Eyes slowly can come open. Exhale, push your arms out and down. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, hands come together. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody's feeling okay. And we've released our hamstrings and lower back a little bit. Obviously, do that every day if you really want them released. Yeah. So join me for stretch Pilates in the morning, a lot more back stretches and just a lot nice chilled one again, keeping that core work in there. Every time it's chilled it's still hard on the tummy. Yeah, hope to see you there. Thank you so much for joining.